remember, you never know what the person next to you is walking through. Be kind. Be nice. Be human. Well, hello and welcome to Michelle's Life on Repeat. It has been a while. And yes, I do sound like a walrus. I am here to say, I am back. I never really went anywhere, but I'm not better. I don't know how long I'll be able to stand, because that's one of my problems, is that my head gets really lightheaded when I am standing. But I've been struggling. How about you? Have you been struggling? Are you doing well? I am struggling in the sense that I'm still happy about it, if that makes any weird sense at all. I am not in any pain. I don't have any virus. I don't have a bacteria infection. I don't have ear pain. I don't have chest pain. I don't have throat pain per se, like strep. But I do have some problems going on. I have something for the last 30 days in my trachea that is producing more phlegm than needs to be there. And it started with our forest fires here in the Pacific Northwest. We had them, and I was choking on one of my last videos that I was doing, and it hasn't stopped. So if I'm not talking, which I haven't been for 30 days or so, I have just been me, myself, and I, just typing and texting everyone and barely talking, because it generates a dry throat and the horse and the walrus that live deep down in my trachea.
So I have gone to the doctor. I have changed asthmatic inhalers. I have been put on steroids. I have been given nasal spray for the drops. I have been tested. My sinuses are not full. There is no snot coming out of me, and nothing in my ears coming out of me. Bacteria, no virus. No COVID test, no positive RSV, no flu A, no flu B. I've been vaccinated.
What I'm doing, I'm trying to stay healthy, trying to stay busy, keeping my hands busy with reorganizing my kitchen cupboards. I have like 15 cans of green beans in there and 15 cans of spaghetti sauce, and I think I probably only need one at a time in there. So I'm trying to reorganize and put the overflow into cupboards so I know exactly how many of some things I have, because I have an addiction. I have an addiction for coffee pots, and I know I have 2 or 3 of them in my house, but I also have an addiction with buying 2 of everything when I shop for 1. So if you can imagine, it kind of adds up. So I am on a quest to find my spreadsheet and make an inventory count of how many cans of green beans I have, so that I can stop buying them, because this little gray matter up here forgets how many I have on hand. That's what I'm doing with my spare time. And while I'm standing upright, I do little bits, and then I get dizzy, and then I have to sit down. And then in another week, we'll probably get sent off to the ear, nose, and throat doctor or a pulmonologist to get a scope put down my throat. Hey, maybe that lost Lego I swallowed as a child is sticking in there somewhere. Who knows? We'll figure it out, and we'll go from there. But it's hard to talk, so I just haven't been doing much of that. And I don't know if my immune system is weakened because of all the steroid stuff, so I just not going out, not doing a whole lot. But I am organizing, getting organized. But hey, here is some good news for those of you who are a mama or a papa. I have a new daughter-in-law. Yes, yes, yes. I'm so happy. I have now a son my son is in Japan, and he married a Japanese woman, so beautiful, sweet lady. I can't wait to hug her and hold her. She is already bonded to my heart, and she has 2 beautiful children that are now my grandchildren because my son is adopting them, and I'm just above the moon excited. I'm so happy. This is my first set of grandkids that I get to spoil, so yes, my bed is full of Christmas presents, birthday presents, New Year's presents, any occasion I can to put a present in a box and send it off to Japan. And if you're watching, I love you too, and I miss you. That is my exciting good news, and it just fills me with joy. But I'm learning Japanese. I'm trying my best. I'm watching every Japanese YouTube channel I can. That is my quest, to learn Japanese and to learn it so well that it is part of my soul. Something fun happened this morning for me, in that you go through life and you have your vision, your view, your scope. This is what happened. This is the parameters. This is how I see it. And you intersect with people, but you leave and they come and they go, and you never know how other people's worlds change or progress. And this morning I was scrolling on my Facebook feed and I came across a family that was our neighbors, next door neighbors. My little 6 and 7 year old boy would play with their 6 or 7 year old, 8-year-old little boy when they were little, when we lived in the same little place on the earth. We've all gone our ways. We separated. I haven't heard from them. This, that, and the other thing. My goodness, this child is not a child, as is mine. Not a child anymore, not 6 or 7. He is a grown man, 24, 25, who knows, 26. I can't remember that's the part I can't remember. But everyone has grown. And this wonderful person has a YouTube channel, so I would love if you check it out. The crux of this little message, for those of you that I'm trying to communicate back and forth with here, is with chronic illness, you know that you're not the only one going through it, but you feel like you are. And well, at the time, this little boy wasn't going through any of the things that my children had already gone through, because he was younger than them. Medically, they share a similar diagnosis, and a couple of them. And so I look back now as a mom, and I look down on him as a YouTuber, as an adult, as an artist, and I think, you go for it! Good job! You've conquered it. You're conquering it. You're facing it. You're facing your fears. You're facing the struggles of those disabilities every single day. I am so proud of you. I know you have gone through hell and high waters, and you are struggling daily. We all are. And I just say high five and just keep pressing on. He is a rapper, and he is a clean rapper. He doesn't get all nasty and up in your grill with the F-bombs and all that stuff. But I love music, and I love a good beat. So I've been beating around while I was in the bathroom doing my hair, and I have been enjoying your music, Isaac, and I've been enjoying more so the memory of you as a little boy, and knowing the struggle that you went through, and you probably still are going through, because that is life as a 20-something-year-old, and you're never through with it. And that's the same for us in our 30s, same for us in our 40s and 50s and 60s and 70s. Life is always a struggle. What are you going to do with it? What are you going to do with it? How are you going to persevere? How are you going to find a hobby to get you through it? How are you going to scream? How are you going to get mad? How are you going to express it? How are you going to mature in it? How are you going to understand it? How are you going to grapple with it? That's what brings me joy. If you're watching, Isaac, that's what brings me joy, is that you have moved through it. And I say yes. And I'm moving through all of the crap that I have to move through. I'm moving through the doctors and the appointments and the this and the that and the migraines. And if this thing in my throat ends up being more than just a tickle in my throat, I'll have to walk that bridge. and I'll go through it with you. But I just want you to all remember, you never know what the person next to you is walking through. Be kind. Be nice. Be human. That's what I say. And let's go look at some orchids now. I got a new Vanda, and she bloomed beautifully. Let's go check her out.